Vicky Shea for CWE TV. I'm here with ATM. Now, you're going up against Bobby Collins for the CWE TV title championship.
No. What is this? This is not a scenery that I'd be working in. How can you expect to be at my top performance when you have me in this setting? Is this your fault, Vicky?
No, well, this is the best that we've got, so we're going to have to work with it.
Vicky. Today, I become the new CWE television champion. Now, I have a little bone to pick with our champion. See, the problem is, he may be a fighter, but I don't think he knows what a TV is. He probably thinks it's just a box with moving pictures. That's probably what he thinks. See me? I'm made for TV. So this is why it is. So Jed Clampett, you get... No, that's not right. It's not Jed Clampett. John Wayne, you listen. No, script. Can I get the script, please? All right, get out of here. And you, give me some water, too. This is ridiculous. So I wouldn't say that. How's your family? They're good? Yeah, my family's pretty good, too, you know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Bobby Collins. You know what? Sometimes the best even make mistakes. See, Bobby Collins, this is it. Enjoy your last minutes as a TV champion. Because after today, you are going to be canceled. Just like that, canceled? Like TV needs to be canceled? Yeah, that's right. Cut that, use that.
Alright, let's head to the match.
Introducing first, the challenger.
123approved.ca CWE Television Championship on the line, and the challenger to that title is making his way to the ring right now. A guy who's got some new ring gear. He's
making his way to the ring, weighing in at 215 pounds. Anderson Tyson Moore.
He's a guy who's been there and done that, but has yet to hold singles gold around his waist. Of course, I'm talking about Anderson Tyson Moore. He's looking good, as cocky as he's ever been as he enters the squared circle, set to go one-on-one with the reigning and defending, might I add, television champion, the Rebel, Bobby Collins.
And the champion.
Gotta love this guy. If you appreciate this business and the intricacies of it, you love a guy like Bobby Collins, a guy who has fought, scrapped, clawed, and done anything he can to get where he is today. He's a long-time veteran of this industry, and already right off the top, Anderson Tyson Moore not letting him get any breathing room, not even letting him get that title belt off from around his waist. And ATM keeps this attack up. That could be the last time that title is around the waist of the Rebel Bobby Collins. He's done a great job holding that title since he defeated the Sons of Anarchy's Billy Blaze for that title. Since then, Billy Blaze has parted ways with the Sons of Anarchy. SOA still running amok here in CWE. And Anderson Tyson Moore taking an early lead in this one, laying the beat down to Collins, but Collins got out of the way of that leg drop on the ring apron, and that bought himself some time. ATM nursing that hamstring thigh on the floor, and look out, here comes Bobby Collins, suicide dive out to the floor. You gotta love that. Bobby Collins putting it all on the line in order to entertain these fans and defend that 123approved.ca television title here in Canadian Wrestling's Elite. My name is Mike Young. If you're just joining us, 123approved.ca TV title on the line as Collins, the champion, comes out the top of the crossbody. He can have him here. 1, 2, 3. No! My goodness, a very close, almost 3 count from Bobby Collins. ATM getting that shoulder up. Anderson Tyson Moore, the challenger, back in the referee into the corner, and behind the referee's back, a low blow. Shades the dirtiest player in the game, the Nature Boy Ric Flair with that one. Collins down. Referee has no idea what happened. Would have been a disqualification if you had seen it, but that's why Anderson Tyson Moore is so smart, because he gets away with that stuff and does it behind the official's back. And now he's got that flag that Collins carries to the ring with him. I don't know what he's planning. If he's going to use it as a weapon, that's not the way to get the 123approved.ca television title around your waist. He's tucked it into the crotch of his trunks. and he is performing some kind of act with that flag. I think the referee took a shot with it by accident there, and Collins planted him with a DDT. 1, 2, again, almost a 3 count by Bobby Collins, and that one would have been, I guess the referee and Collins himself would have both been happy about that. The referee took an inadvertent shot with that flagpole. Could have disqualified ATM right there, but didn't. Leg drop by Collins. 1, 2. ATM able to get that shoulder up again. Collins said 3 great near falls so far. Yet to put away Anderson Tyson Moore though. Chop to the chest. ATM fires back with a boot. Picks him up for a suplex. Drives him down hard. Almost a brain buster there, but not quite. Just a high impact suplex right in the center of the ring. Another pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Kick out by Collins, right shoulder up. This has been back and forth, near fall after near fall. These guys aren't going for successive moves one after the other. They're going for high impact move, pinfall attempt. High impact move, pinfall attempt. And that's what we've seen thus far. ATM again taking his eye off the prize though, focusing on that official when he should be doing what he's doing right now and attacking the rebel Bobby Collins as he scoops him up and plants him right on that top turnbuckle. ATM now firing away, again, taking a little bit too much time for my tastes here as he climbs up to the top rope. What's he got in mind here? Collins trying to fight him off, and he does so, sending ATM flipping off the top turnbuckle. Collins now on the top rope. Beautiful guillotine leg drop, dropping him down, and oh my goodness, look at this. Cliff Corleone and giving the thumbs up to Bobby Collins. He's not supposed to be out here. Mike Mission now walking around the far side of the ring. Bobby Collins now took his eye off the prize and ate a super kick forward. This could be it. Distraction by the Sons of Anarchy, and Bobby Collins is down. If ATM get a pin attempt here, we might see a new champion. There it is. 1, 2, 3. No! Bobby Collins getting that left shoulder up in just the nick of time. Referee's hand was on the way down for that 3 count. He's telling everyone right now in the crowd and the Sons of Anarchy and Anderson Tyson Moore that was a 2 count. Just barely got out of it before that 3 count came down. ATM again doesn't seem to be as focused as I would like him to be here tonight. He's really taking an interest in the crowd, what the official's doing, taunting Collins. Here he is baiting him, waiting for him to get up. He could easily be attacking right now. Went for the headshot there. Collins rolled through. Collins has him. ATM's shoulders are down. Collins continues to roll through. He's got him. Was that Corleone hit him? He hit him with the title belt. Corleone just hit him with the 123approved.ca television championship. 1, 2, 3, it's over. We have a new champion. Anderson Tyson Moore is the 123approved.ca television champion.
123approved.ca television champion, Anderson Tyson Moore.
And I don't know what the Sons of Anarchy were doing out there. This is long finished business. As I said, Billy Blaze, former member of the Sons of Anarchy, was originally defeated by Bobby Collins for that championship. And he's been a thorn in the side of SOA ever since. Maybe it was Moses Luke, maybe it was the SOA taking matters into their own hands. We'll have to find out somewhere down the line. All we know is now, whether you like it, whether you hate it, you got to learn to deal with it. Anderson Tyson Moore is your 123approved.ca television champion.
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
Hotel and accommodations for all CWE talent brought to you by the Ramada Marlboro at 331 Smith Street in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Always keeping CWE events safe, see Toro Security for all your security needs. If you're looking to make sure your next event is the same, call Toro Security at 204-272-9000. Toro Security, your first choice for peace of mind, safety, and security. In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
Hello, this is WWE legend, the Native American Tatanka, and I'm watching CWECanada.ca.
Friday, October 4th, CWE makes its return to Fisher Branch, Manitoba in the Fisher Branch Rec Center. Bell time is 7 p.m. and this event is a fundraiser for the Fisher Branch Minor League Hockey and will feature Fisher Branch's own Rick Matthews as he takes on the 400-plus pound Big Cliff Corleone. Thursday, October 10th, CWE makes its return to Neepawa, Manitoba at the Yellowhead Arena, 175 Mountain Avenue. The doors open at 6:30, bell time is 7, and this show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Friday, October 11th, CWE is back in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and the Casa de Mijo Portuguese Center, located at 1080 Wall Street. The bell time is 7 p.m. Advance tickets are available right now, and the show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Saturday, October 12th, Selkirk, Manitoba, CWE returns and makes its debut at the Selkirk Memorial Hall, located at 376 Jemima Street. This show starts at 7 p.m. and will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, CWE will be making its debut at the Central Canadian Comic Con. Throughout the weekend, you will be able to see such superstars as former TNA knockout Angelina Love, former ECW superstar Tommy Dreamer, WWE legend The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, as well as former WWE star and Playboy Playmate Maria Kanellis. Stay tuned to CWECanada.ca and C4Con.com for further information.
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
The official after party after all Winnipeg Canadian Wrestling's Elite shows is at the Club St. B in the heart of St. Boniface.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again.
Can't believe it. Sons of Anarchy sticking their nose in my match. Oh man, it cost me the title. I can't believe they cost me the title. I bet Moses Luke's got something to do with this. I bet he's behind it. That's why he took off to Germany. Couldn't do it himself, so he got the Sons of Anarchy to do it. Damn, I lost the title. Damn it!
I'm backstage at CWE TV with Kevin Cannon and his mystery clients. You guys are about to take on beautiful Bobby J and Albano. Now, last week you actually revealed the name of your mystery client, which is...
No, Vicky, don't say it. Don't even think it. He does not want to hear that name spoken. Anyways, his name does not matter. That's why we didn't tell anybody his name for so long. Names are not important here. What's important is that we're going to go out there tonight and we're going to beat those two big-breasted buggers right into the mat. We're going to show them that we're not here for anybody's enjoyment or entertainment. We're here to show how destructive, how violent, and how deadly we are. Isn't that right? Got it, baby. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, let's go to the ring.
Tag team action here in CWE as we're about to be introduced to one of the most despicable and despised tag teams here in Canadian Wrestling's Elite. They haven't joined us in a few weeks. JJ and Corey Kincaid's quest to reveal the identity of the mystery client came to fruition. He's no longer the mystery client. Kevin Cannon's got a client, all right, but his name is Dick Blood, and with a name like that, you too would want to keep it a secret.
And their opponents.
The team they're about to face here tonight on CWE TV is quite a handful, both in size and just in the looks department. What you are seeing before you is a Winnipeg legend outside the ring. Beautiful Bobby J and his partner, Mexico's greatest export, Albano. Here they are together in the middle of the ring, a formidable sight if I've ever seen one before. Albano and beautiful Bobby J. The last time I saw Bobby J was back at the Rumble to Remember when his posterior was revealed to the entire CWE crowd to what I would call a chorus of boos, groans, and people vowing never to use their eyeballs again. There's Blood and Cannon now. Attacking Jay, attacking Bano, getting off to a quick start here, trying to take these two big men off their feet and out of their game early. Albano, of course, Mexico's greatest export. I don't know how many times he and Jay have teamed up over the years. Here they are on CWE TV in Canadian Wrestling's Elite, and the tag team scene is so hot here. Both of these teams looking to get a win here and slowly climb up that ladder closer and closer. And Albano looked like he was going to fly. That would be worth the price of admission here at CWE alone. He opted not to, and here he is on the apron. And he flew from the apron to the floor with a double axe handle, taking out both Cannon and his mystery client. Now, I said mystery client there, but of course he's no longer a mystery client. The mystery's been solved. He's Dick Blood. Look at Bobby J fly! Unbelievable action thus far from Albano and beautiful Bobby J, the big man, taking him to the floor, taking him to the skies, and doing some damage to the team of Cannon and Blood here on CWE TV. If you're just joining us, I'm Mike Young. Stick around because our main event tonight features former WWE superstar Val Venus, as he's going one-on-one with the international superstar Heavy Metal. Between Albano, between Heavy Metal, between Val Venus, wrestlers are coming from all over the world to compete right here with the Elite, Canadian Wrestling's Elite. You gotta love it. More great talent on the way through the city, of course. Snitsky coming to town in October. We've got Rhino coming to town in December. And as a part of the Central Canada Comic-Con in November, we will see the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, Tommy Dreamer, Maria Kanellis, and Angelina Love. You gotta love that. Full details, CWECanada.ca. Look at Cannon's got the pin attempt. Jay getting those feet slapping the thighs across the skull of Cannon, while the mystery client, it's going to take me a while not to refer to him as the mystery client, Dick Blood, and there's that posterior again. He's shoving it right in the face of Cannon, and the crowd once again going home scarred for life here in CWE. Oh, and Dick Blood just ran face first into Cannon, and he's going to do it again. Oh my God. Forgive me, folks, I've got my eyes covered for this, so I don't know when it's going to be over. Bobby J rubbing his bare behind into the face of both Kevin Cannon and Dick Blood. And for some reason the crowd's going wild, I guess because Client and Cannon, Blood and Cannon have got their just desserts, but Cannon now able to get in a little offense, hang up Albano on the top rope. He's Mexico's greatest export, folks, in case you couldn't tell. Now Blood tagged into the ring. Cannon and Blood working together, trying to get some tandem offense going. Any offense would help. Double boot to the midsection. Both of them bouncing off the ropes, high and low, and Albano is down. Blood's got a pin attempt. Just a 1 count there. Dick Blood on Albano, and there he is with a boot across the throat as he's taunting Bobby J and the official. Jay's trying to get in the ring right now. Blood calls Cannon in. They fake a tag. Referee's still tied up. Both of these guys working over Mexico's greatest export. And Blood and Cannon finally look like they're on the good foot as they've gotten themselves back in this match after a very rocky start. 2 count. Albano with the kick out. Cannon now in control. Nice fast tags here from Cannon and Blood. These guys have had a bit of an up and down record as far as tag team action goes, trying to string some solid wins together here. Dick Blood now, huge chop in the corner to Albano. He puts him right back there, trying to send him into the far turnbuckle. Albano reverses, Cannon over the top, gives him what for, and there's Cannon with a clothesline. Dick Blood tags Kevin Cannon, and these two firing on all cylinders at the moment. Bobby J hasn't been able to get back in the ring since he bared all just a few minutes ago. And there's a knee to the spine of Albano. Grounding the big man is Kevin Cannon. Like I said, lots of stars coming to CWE. Full details on all our upcoming shows, CWEcanada.ca. You can also follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and of course, if you miss any of our television episodes, check us out on Canadian Wrestling's Elite YouTube channel. You can watch all of our past episodes right there on demand. Blood's in the ring now, and he's got a choke. So referees count to 5. Blatant choke, something that Dick Blood is used to doing here in CWE, and that's defying referees' orders and pushing the absolute limits of what he can do in the ring legally. He's trying to send Bono across, Bono holding on, and we got finally Dick Blood sending a note. Bono reverses, sends him further, caught him with a side headlock. Mexico's greatest export. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble here. Huge scoop slam in the middle of the ring sends Dick Blood down to the canvas. And beautiful, Bobby J finally gets the tag. Kevin Cannon comes in. He begs up, fires a shot. J blocks twice. Bobby J with a huge windmill coming and an eye gouge. There's a clothesline by beautiful Bobby J. 1, 2. More mystery client was the legal man there. Big drop kick by Bobby J. Sends Cannon down. 1. Kick out there by Kevin Cannon. Dick Blood hoping to get back in this matchup. Bobby J now pushes Cannon into the corner. Big time chop. Sends Cannon out of that corner in a hurry. Trying to find safeguard in the far corner of the ring, and a running chop this time from beautiful Bobby J. J baiting him in again and sends him down with another pancake to the chest. 2 count, Blood in to make the save, and here comes Albano to try and even the score up in the center of the ring. Albano and Dick Blood in the corner, Bobby J and Kevin Cannon in the other. Don't forget, Cannon and J are the legal men here, and in to each other go Cannon and Blood, a meeting of the minds, and a bit of a squash treatment there from Jay and Albano for good measure. Bobby J now with the pin. 1, 2. Another kick out by Cannon. He's a small guy in stature, in size, especially when compared with Bobby J. But he's got a ton of resilience. Certainly has to impress you about Kevin Cannon, even though he takes a lot of shortcuts. Look at this. Bobby J setting him up in an awfully precarious position in the corner as Bono distracts the official. That was an elbow drop to the groin. 1, 2, 3. I don't care who you are. You're not getting up from that. Bobby J behind the referee's back with a diabolical maneuver, if you ask any man in the building. And he and Albano are walking out of here with the victory over Dick Blood and Kevin Cannon. Stick around. Heavy Metal, the international superstar, battles former WWE superstar Val Venus when we come back on CWE TV.
Hey yo, this right here is former WWE World Tag Team Champion, Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Crisper. And I got a little inside scoop for you. When you need a new ride, when you tired of the one you got, or you need a new one, you want to look good going down the highway, you want to look good for all the girls, all the guys on the street corner, whatever, you call 123 Approved. And they'll hook you up with a loan, get you a new car, be looking fly, be looking like this guy. Oh yeah, 123 Approved. Don't forget. Yeah.
The CWE store is now open for DVDs, pictures, posters of your favorite CWE stars. Go to CWEcanada.ca.
Muscles by Myers. Best supplements, best service, best prices. Period. Tell them CWE sent you.
Friday, October 4th, CWE makes its return to Fisher Branch, Manitoba in the Fisher Branch Rec Center. Bell time is 7 p.m. and this event is a fundraiser for the Fisher Branch Minor League Hockey and will feature Fisher Branch's own Rick Matthews as he takes on the 400-plus pound Big Cliff Corleone. Thursday, October 10th, CWE makes its return to Neepawa, Manitoba at the Yellowhead Arena, 175 Mountain Avenue. The doors open at 6:30, bell time is 7, and this show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Friday, October 11th, CWE is back in Winnipeg, Manitoba and the Casa de Mijo Portuguese Center located at 1080 Wall Street. The bell time is 7 p.m. Advance tickets are available right now, and the show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Saturday, October 12th, Selkirk, Manitoba, CWE returns and makes its debut at the Selkirk Memorial Hall, located at 376 Jemima Street. This show starts at 7 p.m. and will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, CWE will be making its debut at the Central Canadian Comic Con. Throughout the weekend, you will be able to see such superstars as former TNA knockout Angelina Love, former ECW superstar Tommy Dreamer, WWE legend The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, as well as former WWE star and Playboy Playmate Maria Kanellis. Stay tuned to CWEcanada.ca and C4con.com for further information.
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com. Always keeping CWE events safe, see Toro Security for all your security needs. If you're looking to make sure your next event is the same, call Toro Security at 204-272-9000. Toro Security, your first choice for peace of mind, safety, and security.
Rooms and accommodations for CWE events. Brought to you by the Marlborough Hotel.
I'm backstage with Heavy Metal. Now you have a chance to really make a name for yourself as you take on former WWE superstar Val Venus. What are your thoughts?
That's right. Later tonight, Val, it is going to be the end of the road for you. Thanks to the executive ambassador, Shane Madison, I have the opportunity of a lifetime. I have the opportunity to put myself on the map in CWE in ways that nobody, and I mean nobody, could possibly imagine. Tonight, Val, you are just a stepping stone to me becoming the next CWE champion. It's only a matter of time.
I'm backstage in the locker room area with Darren the Bomb Dalton. Now, last time out, we saw a tremendous injury sustained by the pissed off pitbull Robbie Royce at your hands. Can you give us an update on Robbie Royce right now?
Well, you know what? I haven't talked to Royce for a couple of days, but last time I talked to him, he was at home. His ribs are a little sore. He's got the ice on him. He's slamming his beers back like he usually does. But you know what? He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. And you know what? For myself, that was a mistake. It was an accident, but I'm a positive guy. I'm looking for positive things in the future. The Tattoo Terminator is here in the CWE, so everybody else better look out because I'm on a path of destruction.
So Darren Dalton and the rest of CWE wishing Robbie Royce a speedy recovery. Let's get back to the ring.
It wasn't my fault.
This is former WWE superstar Snitsky. Come see me when I invade Canada. For Canadian wrestling's elite, it's not my fault. October 10th through the 12th, Napawa, Manitoba, Selkirk, and Winnipeg. Whatever happens, it's not
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
Friday, October 4th, CWE makes its return to Fisher Branch, Manitoba in the Fisher Branch Rec Center. Bell time is 7 p.m. and this event is a fundraiser for the Fisher Branch Minor League Hockey and will feature Fisher Branch's own Rick Matthews as he takes on the 400-plus pound Big Cliff Corleone. Thursday, October 10th, CWE makes its return to Neepawa, Manitoba at the Yellowhead Arena, 175 Mountain Avenue. The doors open at 6:30, bell time is 7, and this show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Friday, October 11th, CWE is back in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and the Casa de Mijo Portuguese Center, located at 1080 Wall Street. The bell time is 7 p.m. Advance tickets are available right now, and the show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Saturday, October 12th, Selkirk, Manitoba, CWE returns and makes its debut at the Selkirk Memorial Hall, located at 376 Jemima Street. This show starts at 7 p.m. and will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. November 1st 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, CWE will be making its debut at the Central Canadian Comic Con. Throughout the weekend, you will be able to see such superstars as former TNA knockout Angelina Love, former ECW superstar Tommy Dreamer, WWE legend The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, as well as former WWE star and Playboy playmate Maria Kanellis. Stay tuned to CWEcanada.ca and C4Con.com for further information.
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
Tonight's main event is brought to you by McDowell's Gym, located at 181 Stradbrook Avenue in Winnipeg. For more info, visit mcdowellsgym.com. It's our CWE TV main event of the evening, and something we have been waiting for, and that is the return to Canadian Wrestling's Elite of Val Venus. Right now, though, his opponent making his way to the ring, a guy who's fought all over the world, he, of course, international superstar, Heavy Metal.
232 pounds from the Sunset Strip in Los Angeles, the international star, Heavy Metal, Canadian Say.
Heavy Metal, one of my favorite guys to watch in CWE. You may not agree with his tactics, his attitude, or anything else, but you can't deny his skills in the ring. He's been running his mouth a whole heck of a lot here lately, and he may have to pay the price for that as he takes on a guy who's returning here to Canadian Wrestling's Elite.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, he weighs in at 270 pounds, the big Val Boski, Val Venus.
That theme song echoed through arenas all over the world as a part of WWE's Attitude Era in the mid to late 90s. He, of course, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Val Venus, the big Val Boski. And although he doesn't come out here wearing a towel with his hair slicked back anymore, he is just as skilled, if not more skilled, than he was when he was a Intercontinental and European champion in the World Wrestling Federation. Now, of course, World Wrestling Entertainment. I don't think I need to give you a history lesson, though. You're a CWE fan. You are smart to this business. And our main event about to get underway. There's the bell. Heavy Metal, one-on-one with Val Venus. I'm Mike Young, if you're just joining us. Down in my Dave Petro away this week, but he will be back next week as the two of us take care of another week of CWE TV for you. Don't forget, if you missed any of our episodes, check them out on YouTube. We got all of them up there on demand, so you can stay up to date with what's happening here in Canadian Wrestling's Elite. If you just tuned in tonight, you'll be happy or sad to know, depending on your affiliation, that we have a new 123approved.ca television champion. That, of course, Anderson Tyson Moore defeating Bobby Collins at the top of the program tonight with a little bit of outside interference from the Sons of Anarchy as Big Cliff Corleone decked Collins, knocked him out cold with the 123approved.ca television title, and ATM scooped in and got the victory and became the new champion. Val Venus off to a good start, planting Heavy Metal on his back. Heavy Metal taken a little bit off guard, I think, not only by the size of Val Venus, it's a different beast when you actually get in the ring and see him, but also the pure strength, agility, speed of this man. Like I said, he's a big guy, but he moves very well. Nice headlock takeover. Plants him right in the center of the ring. This will wear down Heavy Metal, who's a bit of a bigger guy, but he himself well beyond what a guy his size should be moving at. Both great athletes, only the best here in Canadian Wrestling's elite. Val Venis jumps over. Big time shoulder block takedown. Heavy Metal can't get out of the blocks here in our main event tonight. Like I said, Heavy Metal's been running his mouth a bit lately, maybe regretting some of the things he's said, some of the decisions he's made. His mouth's been writing checks. He's about to find out of his body if his skills can cash those checks. Val Venis picked the leg. Now he's working over that knee. I've been hearing through the grapevine that Val Venis has been working on his submission skills. He's become a bit of a fan of mixed martial arts and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And we may not be limited to the money shot as Val Venis' only finisher. He's been working on submissions, and he told me backstage that he may have something very special in store for Heavy Metal here tonight. And he's already working on the limbs, working on that knee, working on that ankle, prying it, pulling it, tweaking it, twisting it, and doing some damage to that left leg of Heavy Metal. This might be what he was talking about earlier. Heavy Metal, though, very quick. It's almost a reverse figure 4 leg lock. Heavy Metal quick to get to the ropes. Val Venis forced to break before that 5 count would have disqualified him. Val Venis looking to finish this one early by submission, and Heavy Metal able to get out of dodge smartly. And this is where Heavy Metal really exceeds. He's done a lot of damage out of the concrete floor here in CWE thus far in his career. Of course, decimating Danny Duggan with a pile driver on the floor just a couple of months ago. Now he's got Val Venis out there, and who knows what damage Metal can do. And there he rams Val Venis' spine into that steel ring post. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Watching World Wrestling Entertainment, you will see their ring posts are circular. Here in CWE, it's a square ring post, which means it's got a corner edge on each one of those sides, doubling surely the pain when a wrestler goes back first into that ring post. And there is Heavy Metal, smart ring tactician, working on that lower back. Same spot that Val Venis took against the ring post, right in the center of the ring. And this right here could end up being a submission for Heavy Metal. Val Venis is nowhere near the ropes. He's got to stand himself up and try and get out of this hole, which he's doing right now. Elbow to the midsection. Follows that up with another, trying to fight out of this. Breaks the hold finally, getting back to his feet. Shot to the chest by the big Val Boski. Follows it up with a boot to the midsection. And Val Venis has Heavy Metal under his control. Goes for a suplex. That back may have given out a little bit there. And Heavy Metal right back on it. Metal now wrapping up on the ropes. This one's going to require a 5 count from our official. Straining that back against those steel cables that surround the ring. Val Venis not in a good place right now. Heavy Metal trying to bounce him off the ring back into the center of the ring. Metal now feeding some boots, placing Val Venis in the corner. And I got a good idea what Heavy Metal is up to here, looking to basically a crucifix over top of that ring post, straining the back as it pulls against that sharp edge. And Heavy Metal doing a bang-up job thus far, working on the back of Val Venis here in Canadian Wrestling's Elite Main Event 2. Val Venis easily out at 2 there. Got a lot of fight left to the big Val Boski. He's fought men that are bigger and have more experience than Heavy Metal. And Heavy Metal looking to make a name for himself here in CWE. And trying to do that by knocking off Val Venis, the guy who's been there and done it all, and is making his return here to CWE. If you just started following us, you may not know the history of Val Venis in CWE. He's battled the likes of John Cutler, the likes of Shane Madison, and the likes of Bring the Pain Matt Fairlane, as he is tied up again in the middle of the ring in a camel clutch. And this could be the end of Val Venis early on in our main event. He's got nowhere to go in terms of getting to those ropes. He's got to do his best to somehow break this hold, which is not easily done. He tries to stand up, and I think Heavy Metal did himself a favor there by breaking that hold for Val Venis. The allowing Venus to get a little bit closer to the ropes to try and get some breathing room here. But Heavy Metal smartly staying right on him. Heavy Metal picks him up, suplex. Again, down on that back. Every attack so focused, so smartly used in that one location, the lower back of the Big Valboski. Picked up another 2 count there, another near fall by Heavy Metal. There's a knee to the spine, and again, working submission after submission, wearing down the back. You take away the back of your opponent, all his lifting motions are gone. You severely limit his offense at that point. And I was mentioning Val Venus defeating John Cutler a few years ago here in CWE. John Cutler is coming back to CWE, and we are so excited to have him. Former WWE developmental signee, Prime Cut John Cutler, will be making his return to CWE very soon. Stay up to date on all the comings and goings, who's coming in, who's leaving, by visiting CWECanada.ca as Val Venus tries to get out of this submission hold in the center of the ring. His back is bowed, the arms are locked, and he's just basically got to stand up and fight out of this hold somehow again. In the center of the ring, Heavy Metal every time limiting Val Venus onto how he can get out of those holds, but he fights out of that one. Now working on that leg. It's the back versus the leg in this matchup. Val Venus wants that left leg. Heavy Metal wants that back of Val Venus. They both have their intentions, they both have their game plans, and looking like Venus going for that reverse figure 4 again. Heavy Metal sees it coming. Sends Val Venus hard with a swift boot into that turnbuckle. And Metal right back to the back again. You gotta love the scientific approach by Heavy Metal, picking a body part and never leaving it alone. Both of these guys doing a great job of that, but Heavy Metal having the majority of the offense thus far in this matchup after Val Venus got the hot start. It's our CWE TV main event. Val Venus, an international superstar. Heavy Metal going one-on-one, and another hold meant to work on that lower back. This one made famous by both the model Rick Martel and Y2J Chris Jericho. And of course, the Boston Crab, the Walls of Jericho, whatever you want to call it. It's working right here in the center of the ring. And again, like I said, every time Heavy Metal puts on a submission, slaps one on, it's not just at any point in the ring. He goes right to the center and gives Val Venus no option to get to those ring ropes. And if he goes for them, it's a long haul, a long crawl, straining every muscle in his body to make it there. And finally, he makes it there. This time, Heavy Metal again gonna have to break this hold. He's going to hang on to it as long as he can, right until the referee's count of 5. Breaking it up. Val Venus trying to get back to his feet. Every time he gets out of one of those holds, it's slower and slower. Someone just slid a chair into the ring. Like one of our CWE fans, the referee deposits that on the floor. Val Venus doesn't need any help as he just dumped Heavy Metal onto the floor, bought himself some time and some breathing room. Metal slow to get back to his feet on the floor. He crashed and burned hard after Val Venus kind of gave him the slip and dumped him out to the floor. Metal back in the ring. Venus saw him coming. Beautiful drop toe hold, and a clothesline follows that up. Val Venus now trying to get out of the box here, get himself going in this matchup in our main event. Venus picking him up, looking like a neck breaker on the way. Yes, there it is, right in the center of the ring. Val Venus might have a chance to win this thing here. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out by Heavy Metal. Back and forth action here in our main event. Big time chop by Val Venus. Trying to send Heavy Metal across. Heavy Metal caught him there, went for a sleeper. Val Venus planted him with a bit of a Blue Thunder powerbomb. Almost a 3 count there, 2 3/4, and Heavy Metal getting that right shoulder up at the last second. Beautiful counter to that Blue Thunder bomb by Val Venus. We've seen him do that move for years, and it was almost effective to the point of a finish here tonight. Venus picked him up, and he just ate a jawbreaker there from Heavy Metal. Ducked under that clothesline attempt, though. Plants him with a bit of a rock bottom Uranagi takedown there. And in the center of the ring, Heavy Metal finds himself planted. and this could be it. We could be seeing the money shot here on CWE TV, and let me tell you, if Venus hits this one, it is all over. It's going to be all she wrote. The big Valbosi climbing up to the top, but I think Heavy Metal playing a little bit of possum, able to cut Venus off at the pass, landing some huge right hands, and now Heavy Metal taking control, trying to plant Venus off this top rope with a superplex. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Another attack aimed directly at the back of Val Venus, but it looked like some damage to that knee done to Heavy Metal on the way down. 1, 2, this could be it. 2 count by Heavy Metal. Val Venus getting that left shoulder up. Tide turned there after Venus went for the money shot, and Heavy Metal caught him with the top rope superplex. Metal back in control now, trying to get a victory. Look at this, picking the leg. Beautiful move. I told you, Val Venus has been working some jiu-jitsu. That was a typical jiu-jitsu leg sweep. I've seen it in action before, and there's the tap out. Heavy Metal has submitted to that reverse figure 4 leg lock, and Val Venus has put an end to the international superstar. Your winner of the match, the Big Valboski, returning to CWE after just a couple of years. He wins tonight. Val Venus, your victor over Heavy Metal. Thank you for joining us this week on CWE TV. My name is Mike Young. Join us next week on Canadian Wrestling's Elite.